The Rose City Riveters, the TIFO for the season opening match features, of course, the iconic PDX carpet. What else before this season? Representing the international flair of this Portland Thorns team. Flags representing the nationality of every different nationality represented on the Portland Thorns squad. Such a cool sight from the Rose City Riveters tonight. Another fantastic crowd expected, as you see, 13,341 the average attendance last year here at Providence Park, 3 times higher than the next highest in the league. We'll go to the starting lineups, beginning with the Portland Thorns for this season opening match. In goal, it will be Michelle Betos. On the back line, Rachel Van Hallebeck, Kat Williamson, and Emily Menges. This is a 3-4-2-1, kind of a rarely seen formation. Tobin Heath and Kendall Johnson will be wingbacks, as Paul Riley calls them. Sinead Farley and McCall Zerboni will be defensive midfielders. Allie Long and Mana Shim, the attacking midfielders, and Alex Morgan, the United States national team star, will start up top. For the Boston Breakers, in goal, the 2014 NWSL Keeper of the Year, Alyssa Nair. Kat Whitehill, Cassie Coleman, Maddie Evans, and Molly Pathman make up the back line. Rafina, Christy Mewis, Katie Schopfer, Suzanne Perez in the midfield, and Ketlem and Stephanie McCaffrey up top. First ever custom kits, and we are underway. It's the Portland Thorns and Boston Breakers, presented by KeyBank. Dangerous. Allie Long still shaking her head a little bit. She thought she should have had the season opener. Into the box, falls to the back post, and there's the season opener. Sinead Farley, 1-0 Thorns.
There's the patience for Farley on the far post. The same thing that I was talking about before about Alex Morgan going in a little bit early. Farley had the ability to stay at that far post, wait for the ball, time it, went over everybody's head, and she was right there in the best position to put it away.
So if you're not going to get the call that you thought you deserved, why not put it in on the ensuing corner kick? Sinead Farley scores her first goal as a member of the Thorns off the Allie Long corner kick.
She's just right there at the far post waiting for it. A little bit of a quick restart, and they don't really have numbers up, but they're possessing, so that's not a bad idea either.
Shim sends it wide, looking for Kendall Johnson. Johnson runs onto it, keeps it in play. Onto her less favored right foot, gets a good cross into the box, falls for Mana Shim! It's 2-0.
It's a great finish from Mana Shim. A little bit of a bend on it, kind of got it around Nair. It wasn't just a straight shot that she had to deal with, but the goalkeeper had to play with it, try to get out to it, and just hit her right in the bend of the ball. And also another awesome cross. Got Johnson on the outside, who was able to bring it back in. They're filling those roles, and they're doing what Paul has asked them to do. And you can see it on the game. It's really very smooth, and following that game plan that he laid out. Well, and you're able to go there, and they look to you for certain things that sometimes you don't get that look here, that same kind of either respect or that kind of desire to come in and bring up a team. Is nice for her to be able to do that. And like you said, she scored that game-winning goal, saves your team from relegation, which is huge to any club.
McCaffrey! What a goal for the Boston Breakers. The rookie from Boston College, and it's 2-1.
She was the dangerous one. Paul Riley talked about it. You can see it in the first half. She's a little bit crafty enough to create enough space for herself to get the shot off and hit it pretty quickly as well.
Stephanie McCaffrey, 5th overall pick of this 2015 NWSL college draft. Far post, nothing Betos could do about it.
She definitely not. Betos was there. The shot was a little too close in, and she took it quickly. She had that sense of urgency that I've talked about. A 2-0 game, all of a sudden it's 2-1. So she did exactly what she needed to do. She needed to score, took a cleaning touch, and then hit it really well.
Sir Van Hallebeck, but past few minutes or so, the national team veteran.
Maybe they think it's up to them now.
Thorns with a 2-1 lead. Oh, Long lets it go for Shim. Shim gets it back to Allie Long. Still Allie Long! What a goal! 3-1!
I love that ball from Mona Shim. That is just the type of thing she brings to this game. A little bit of excitement, a little bit something different, a little bit of spice. Gives the ball to Allie, gets her in for a beautiful finish.
Allie Long has had some chances today. She thought she had the first goal of the season for the Thorns in the first half when she put the ball past Nair. It was cleared off the line by Cassie Coleman. Long thought it went over the line, but it was ruled to have not on the ensuing corner kick. The Timbers scored. Sinead Farley off of Allie Long's corner kick, so she had an assist and now gets a goal. And now at 3-1, maybe certainly a little more breathing room for the Thorns.
A little bit, but basically it's still, what's the score? 2-0.
2-goal lead. You do hear that. You hear that a lot.
Yeah. Oh,
maybe
another
a chance
great ball
for Allie Long. Long again, one-on-one with Whitehill. Allie Long! That's 4-1.
Most goals come beginning of the half, end of the half, after a goal is scored.
Moments ago, but maybe not so much anymore with a 4-1 lead.
They did open it up a bit. Let's see if these substitutes can do anything to kind of either stem the momentum or change it into the Boston Breakers' direction.
Allie Long, 9 goals last year. 2 now in the season opener. 4th in the league in goals last year, 2nd on the team.
Maybe that first one that was called not a goal was just kind of got her going, lit a fire for her.